What if the biggest cage in your life isn't made of bars? What if it's comfort? That's what stayed with me after watching Migration. On the surface, it's a bright, funny road trip story about a family of ducks. But underneath the jokes and chaos, it's about something most of us quietly struggle with. Fear of leaving what feels safe. At the center of the story is Mack, a dad who loves his family deeply. And because he loves them, he believes his job is to protect them from everything: storms, predators, strangers, the unknown. So he keeps them on their peaceful little pond. Year after year, routine becomes safety. Safety becomes habit. Habit becomes a life. But his wife, Pam Mallard, sees it differently. She doesn't want their kids growing up afraid of the sky. She wants them to see the world, to experience it, to become something more than just safe. And honestly, the tension feels real. Because most of us have been one of those two people. The one who says, why risk it? Or the one who says, what if we're missing everything? When a flock of migrating birds lands on their pond, with stories of faraway places, something shifts. You can see it in the kids' eyes. Curiosity, wonder, possibility. And that's when Mack faces the hardest decision: stay where nothing changes, or fly into the unknown. The journey itself is messy. There are wrong turns, strange cities, unexpected dangers. Mack's fears don't magically disappear. If anything, they get louder. But here's what makes the story human. Courage doesn't show up as confidence. It shows up as choosing to move forward, even while you're scared. As the family flies over unfamiliar landscapes and faces real challenges, Mack slowly realizes something powerful. Keeping his family safe isn't the same as keeping them small. There's a moment where he sees his kids handling situations on their own, adapting, learning, growing, and you can almost feel it. That quiet pride, that realization that maybe protecting them doesn't mean controlling every outcome. It means trusting them to fly. Migration isn't just about traveling south for the winter. It's about growth. It's about stepping beyond the pond you've known your whole life. About understanding that comfort can be beautiful, but it can also limit you. And by the end, when the family looks back at how far they've come, it doesn't feel like they just crossed miles. They crossed fear. They crossed doubt. They crossed the invisible line between staying safe and truly living. And maybe that's why it lingers, because deep down, we all have a pond we're afraid to leave. If stories like this remind you that it's okay to be scared as long as you keep flying anyway, stick around. There are always more journeys worth taking.